All right, what's going on? So I got this great story here for y'all of a single mom of three who was left to run an entire Burger King by herself and went viral on TikTok to raise $35,000. That is pretty freaking incredible. $35,000 just because she ended up running a Burger King by herself. Let's see what this article has to say about it. A single mom of three who went viral working solo at a Burger King restaurant after her coworker quit started a GoFundMe. Wow. And I'll get to that GoFundMe in just a second. This month, a TikTok video of Nakia Hamilton working alone at Burger King in Columbia, South Carolina got people talking in the video, which has more than 134,000 views. She is seen juggling numerous duties at the fast food restaurant as she prepares meals, cleans up, and brings customers all by herself. Now, I've been to fast food spots from time to time when I go pick up Uber Eats orders, and there'll be one person working in there. So I personally try to give them a little bit of grace if they're in there all by themselves and they still want to hold it down. Me personally, I would have just been walked out of there. Just like, man, I'm not doing this shit all by myself. Are you kidding me? I personally wouldn't do it, but shout out to those who do. Hey, many people have since commended Hamilton, for her hard work and dedication, adding that it wouldn't be out of place for her to have a raise. Hamilton has now been encouraged to start a GoFundMe page where she describes herself as a 25-year-old single mother of three children. She's 25? Wow. Single mother of three children working two jobs to support her family. I just went viral working on TikTok. If you want to contribute, it's okay. Thank y'all for the support, she wrote. I wasn't expecting my life to change how it did. I really do everything for my kids. I be missing out on my kids' lives and I work a lot, she said during an interview with WACH outside a Burger King restaurant with tears in her eyes. I have to provide for them, but I really don't have time to spend time with them, and it hurts me a lot. I mean, I can imagine. I mean, you're raising three kids by yourself. No mention of where the fathers are or if they're involved. I don't know if she's getting child support or not. Nothing, or not at least not so far. Hamilton said she usually works 12 hours a day alone at the fast food restaurant, having several handle several roles preparing food and cleaning. Dude, ain't no way I'm working in a Burger King by myself for 12 hours. That is nasty, man. Mm-mm, absolutely not. I couldn't do that. One of my employees just quit on me, and they didn't have anyone else to come in, so I had to work by myself and close by myself. She explained. Had to do the dishes, do the prep, do the floor, do the front counter, the drive-through. Jesus Christ. At the time of the writing, her GoFundMe has raised 35,000 out of its $40,000 goal. So that's somebody's year's salary she's trying to live for. You know, I don't know what she plans on doing with that money if she were to get it. Hamilton also got a coworker on the day WACH interview on July 9th. My coworker has been here since 11 o'clock and will stay until close at 11. She said, "We just don't have any employees. Nobody wants to work anymore." Yeah, because no one wants to work for freaking pennies on the dollar. And then I'm not saying you should get like 40, $50 an hour 50 flipping burgers. Like, no. There's a reason, like, even with entry level jobs, I feel like it should keep up with inflation and keep up with the times. No, I'm not encouraging like them to pay 30, $40 an hour to flip burgers and drop the fries in the grease. Like, nah, I wouldn't suggest that because I know, for one, I know that's not going to happen. That's crazy because these are entry level jobs and they're for people who want to gain work experience. But to still have minimum wage be like what 7.25 to me, even in 2025 is absolutely outrageous. It shouldn't be this low. It needs to keep up with inflation. I do agree with that at a fair wage, nothing excessive. I wouldn't dare ask for any of that. That's crazy. Hamilton, amid the stress, is still thankful to our manager for giving her this job. I wouldn't have no job because I do have a record, and it's hard to find a job with a record. And by the grace of God, she gave me a job. She said about her manager. So that's the reason I stayed for her. Burger King released a statement about Hamilton's situation to WCH, stating, "At Burger King, it is our policy that all company, franchise, or restaurants require more than one team member to be working per shift. We are working with the franchisee of this location to understand what happened and take the necessary action." Well, okay, I'll give Burger King credit there. That at least they're, or at least so they say. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean here. At least so they say they're going to do something about this. You know, I don't. I mean, just because they say they're going to do something about it doesn't mean they're actually going to do it. Hopefully they do. But let's look at a few of these comments down here. This guy says, "I'm a single dad of two. I ran a Burger King as a regional manager numerous times all by myself. No one felt sorry for me and my girls. I bet you she gets top child support on top of it. SMH." And this guy replied, says, "Facts." This woman says, "I hope she uses the money to buy some edges." That's fucked up. Oh man. This person says 25 years old with three kids working in Burger King in MACA country. She is definitely a Democrat liberal. How on God's heaven earth you have a child and didn't learn that life will be a struggle? Let me go get a college education and better myself. No, she go and have the second child because Biden found, I guess, food stamp. I meant to say food stamp. People need to learn how to proofread their messages before they just submit them. Free Medicaid, Section 8, and there will be there forever. That's the mentality here in American. The next crazy mentality is GoFundMe will look out for NE. I don't think English is this person's first language. Someone replied, politics has nothing to do with it. If she was all by herself, who filmed the video? It was actually a customer that filmed her and posted it on her website, or should I say Facebook or Instagram page. Wait till people find out she has a second job by choice and peep her Facebook. She's not humble at all. When she raised 9,000, she said that ain't enough. She needs more. Now it's at 30K and she's still wanting more. Burger King should sue her for this slander and clout chasing. If she had a second job and working that job by herself, obviously she had a hard worker. She's a hard worker and deserves every penny everyone sends her. I'm sure it's for her children. She's not forcing anyone to donate anything. So you got some mixed reviews about this, and it is what it is. Some people agree with her getting that money, and others are like, "Oh, I don't know, she could have just quit too, and just shut down and just locked up everything, turned in her keys, turned her in her badge, her uniforms, and said, oh, it's screw me, okay, screw y'all too.' I'm not, I'm not about to work this whole place by myself. Now, me personally, I would never. Somebody everyone quit on me. Oh, okay, I'm gone too. Have a good day. Then that place could just be closed until they find some people that actually want to work there. Because opening, prepping, and doing all this stuff all by myself, that's going to take longer than expected. And then working 12 full hours. Oh my goodness. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me at all. But hey, let's take a look at her GoFundMe page real quick. So here it is as of recording this video. She's just under 40K at $39,785. The goal was at 40K. Now it's at $45,000 with with just like 1,200 people donating, and it's 88% complete. And as of right now, it says 171 people just donated. One person just donated $20. This person donated $1,000. This person donated $25. I'm a 25-year-old single mom of three who works two jobs. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That she looks off. That's pretty hard. That's pretty rough for 25. If I'm just being real, I just went viral for working on TikTok. If you want to contribute, it's okay. Thank y'all for the support. Let's see. Yep, that's about it. So yeah, she's definitely gonna get 40 grand just for working by herself in that Burger King. And some people were like, "What? She gets 40K for that? For real?" Yeah. I mean, that's how people end up doing that. Like, you would have think, like, I still stand on the fact, like she should have just quit herself instead of just doing this and found something else. But then again, raising three kids by yourself, Look, I don't feel bad for her for that. I mean, hey, she decided to have those kids. No one made her do that. But at the same time, hey, when you're when you're already struggling, I don't see the point of even having kids unless you can afford them. And she clearly couldn't. That's just my thoughts on this, y'all. Y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think she deserves this $35 to $40,000 for working a shift at Burger King by herself? Do you think she should have just got another job and just quit that one? Let me know what y'all think. Sound off in the comments. Also, don't forget to hit the description, hit the link, excuse me, hit the link in my description to my link tree so you can follow me on other social media platforms as well as support me directly via Cash App or PayPal. And if you decide to do so, for one, thank you. And two, I will shout you out in my next video. You have my word on that. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a good one.